Hello, my youth. Hello, my friends out there. Whoever's gonna be watching this, today I'm just gonna expand on what I've already started on. Don't worry if I start, stop, start, stop. It's just trying to get consistent with this whole video thing. Trying to overcome like my confidence in in the camera. I've always been camera shy, so just bear with me. My my dress code will improve. Everything that I say will improve. So just continue to bear with me. I'm just gonna speak about peace and the rest of life. You know, there's no point of pointing fingers at people. There's no point of singling out people. There's no point of coming to the YouTube or coming to any media platform to condemn people. There's just no point. If somebody, if a certain light or somebody has information that can help the people, share the information. Just explain to them what the opinion is, without trying to convict people with your message, right? Because at the end of the day, the message has to free them, not convict them. So even when Jesus explains it, his whole entire message is to free the people. The objective, not to convict anyone. And it's to make people understand that just with perception alone, it's not possible. With God, with words, with creative energy, with creative power, that is the only way possible to overcome anything. So if people want to go around and condemning people, saying, well, I've got the truth, this one doesn't have it, then it's nonsense. It doesn't make sense, because everyone is at a certain level of understanding, and then they get more enlightened. Does that mean they were lying before? No, it just means at a certain point you just knew something at a certain level, and you're gonna know it again later, maybe in a much more enlightened way. It's just about being enlightened, right? So I want a world where people are just sharing information and being aware that there are different levels that people are at. So you just have to keep sprinkle it until somebody gets it. Don't try to frighten the people. Even if you have seen hospital situations where even if somebody is maybe at a certain stage where the doctors don't want to scare the family, they're not going to say, oh, this person and this is going to happen to them. No, no matter how critical it is. So that whatever stage the person passes from this world, they pass it in peace. Doesn't matter what stage they're in. That the end of the time in the flesh is passed through on in peace. So we should not try to convict people with our message. The message is to free them, to say, listen, you are where you are where God wants you to be, and just continue to elevate yourself and continue to try to apply every knowledge that you know. Whatever knowledge is going to help you, continue to try to apply it every day. That's all you can really say. Obviously, there's a little bit beyond that, but that's the most important thing. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. Right? And when you go to Jesus, Jesus says that when you look in the mirror and you see him, you see yourself and you see your God. And he says that this God is inside of you. Right? So if that is the case, that means everything around us is relevant to us. So there's no point of bashing a certain racial group against another certain racial group. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Whether people are speaking about, well, it makes sense to them. Okay, it makes sense to everyone. At a certain level, everyone makes sense. Okay, let me not say people don't make sense. It makes sense. Because obviously these people or these beings, and including myself, we're feeling certain thing at a certain level. Tomorrow I might be more enlightened and feel something different. But the understanding that doing unto others what you want others to do unto you, this one is fundamental. Loving your neighbor as you love yourself, this is fundamental. This is the royal law. This loving the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. This is just the royal law. There's a principle that surpasses everything. Does that make sense? So if you're out there, you're spreading a message of enlightenment, stop convicting the people. If anyone is watching, let's not convict. Let's enlighten. Let's share. Let's do the right thing. Let's bring comfort. You see? You see what's happening now? You're in disturbance. So let's overcome it. Forgive them. Continue to forgive the disturbances in our lives. They're there to empower us. They're there to strengthen us. Does that make sense? So stay focused, stay blessed, stay loving, and stay forgiving. Amen.